Hello, I just got back from Israel this week. We were there for a month for Sukkot, for family simchas, and also had a chance to visit with a number of Denver families who have recently made Aliyah. So it was a very exciting and wonderful trip all around. We had a chance to drive throughout a lot of the country, and it's so exciting to see the growth and the development and how much the people are growing and expanding, and everyone seemed to be on the move. The traffic was incredible. So the Jewish people are really flourishing there, and it was great to see. It struck me that being in this week's Parsha, VAYEIRA, how incredible it is that this week's Parsha, which features the birth of Yitzchak, of Isaac, as Sarah and Abraham's son, and the one to whom and through whom the covenant of Abraham was passed down, of what has this become? What has the Jewish people become? We often talk about all the challenges that face us, and there are many, but we also have to stop for a moment and appreciate the vast people that we have become, the Holy Land of the land of Israel, and the Jewish people flourishing in so many different kinds of ways. So what does it mean that Abraham and Sarah had a son? It's enough that they had a child. We talk about the miraculous aspect of the birth. Sarah was 90 years old and Abraham was 100 years old. It was so incredible and beyond belief that Sarah herself said the people were going to laugh at her, laugh with her. And laughter comes when something that is completely unexpected happens. This laughter and this unexpected is like, what was so unexpected? That they were so old and everyone had given up hope. They had given up hope that they would ever have a child together. And yet this is the nature of the Jewish people, is when everybody gives up hope, that's where the Jewish people start. That's where we come onto the scene. That's where we flourish. Israel is called the startup nation, and it's not a recent thing. The Jewish people was a startup nation from the very beginning. We are a startup nation that when there's a problem, when there's a challenge, that we always say, what can we do? How can we help? What can happen? What's our part? And with God's help, that we will find some sort of success. So the Jewish people from the very, very earliest times of our beginning with the miraculous birth of Yitzchak really set the tone and the pace and the approach and the trajectory for what the Jewish people would be. How is it possible? It's miraculous that the Jewish people keep thriving. We are beyond the explanation of historians who don't understand why the Jewish people are still here, with all the persecution, with the exiles that we have, expulsions, everything that we have experienced. We shouldn't be here. So Yitzchak himself shouldn't have been here. He should not have happened. The Jewish people shouldn't be here. And yet here we are. So this is the Parsha where we really stop to celebrate the amazing miracle that the Jewish people as a nation are, and take a look back at how that all began. Wishing you a wonderful Shabbat, thinking of beginnings and times in our own lives where things look hopeless, where they look like there is no answer, and how possibly salvation can come and just the most unexpected time, and we should only laugh with joy and happiness at how all our difficulties and challenges have been overturned and turned around, and that we have experienced redemption. Have a wonderful Shabbos.